Hey, yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now, today we have... Hey, yo, man, who we got over here? Remember we had Pooh Sheisty yesterday? Well, we got him today, all right? We got some Pooh Sheisty news for you today, man. My bad for that, you know what I'm saying? But, I ain't want to really go over that. All right, look, check this out, man. We also got Kodak Black's boy, man, getting into some issues, man. We got another artist lost, man. Like, this happens all the time. You see what I'm saying? Whack 100 refuting reports from other bloggers, man. Draco, the Ruler's family. Yo, we got a whole lot of information for today, man. It's all bad news for you today, though, so I apologize in advance. You see what I'm saying? Let's get right to it, man, so that we can get you on your way, man. Let me set you off with some good news first. That's connected to some bad news because today is bad news day. All right. Where I'm at, man. It's cold. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get to it because check this out, man. This is the best news we got. Okay. In the Ahmaud Arbery trial, right? Both McMichaels and Bryan were found, both of the racists that chased down a dude that was jogging and killed him, right? With a shotgun or something stupid like that. Well, both of those bastards were found guilty of felony murder, aggravated assault, and false imprisonment and criminal intent to commit false imprisonment. You already know that, all right? But the good news is that the sentence that has been just handed down to both these bastards, right? Is that both of them will receive life sentences without the possibility of parole, man. Now, the third accomplice, because there was 3 dudes, I think the third dude was recording, right? The third accomplice received life in prison with the possibility of parole, but we ain't eager to see his behind neither. You see what I'm saying? So, there's that, all right? Justice for a change, okay? But sadly, it was at the cost of a brother's life, man, that was merely just trying to get himself a little bit healthy. You see what I'm saying? Like, the man was jogging, for crying out loud, and that was a crime to these people. Man, I don't even want to talk about what I hope happens to them. Anyway, check this out, man. We reported to you the tragic events that involved the death of Draco the Ruler. My bad, Draco the Ruler. You know what I'm saying? The E is silent, all right? The artist was stabbed to death at the Once Upon a Time in the LA festival, and folks were saying that it looked more like an ambush than anything else. Particularly his mom's, too. His mom's was like, nah, man, there's something with the security, something's real fishy, I don't really know. Like, they allowed my son to get surrounded, the whole 9 yards. Now, his mama stated that she cannot pay his funeral bill, which is currently $52,000 according to her. She's now asking the court to allow her to access her son's estate, which she believes to be around $2 million. Now, if the court rules in her favor, it is stated that she could bury her son in dignity, quote, in dignity, style, and grace, close quote. Oddly, I'm almost positive no one has been arrested for that murder. You see what I'm saying? Now, Whack 100 has come out the cut and refuted the idea that money was necessary for the funeral. In fact, Whack 100 has stated, quote, I just spoke to the family. What is it? Hashtag, at I am loyalty and royalty. All stories about Draco the Ruler needing donations for a burial is false. Close quote. Matter of fact, open the damn quotes back up. All you blogs should be ashamed of yourself. That's right. That's what he said, all right? He said, you damn blogs, y'all should need to get y'all ish together. You see what I'm saying? He ain't talking about me, though, because I ain't post that. Anyway, Whack 100 continued and said, quote, nephew had the bag, and what they can't get to, I got. His funeral has already been paid for by the family. Close quote. So there you have it, man. The joint, according to Whack, the joint is already taken care of. His moms don't have to dig deep in her pockets to, scrounge up any extra, dollars and cents and stuff like that she's finding in the couch cushions and whatnot. They don't got to do all of that, according to Whack 100. He said it's already gotten, and all the blogs that have reported otherwise, they should be ashamed of themselves, okay? I agree. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Check this out, man. Look, like I said, nothing but bad news for today. So, continue to buckle. Make sure your seatbelt is still fastened, all right? Houston artist and producer D. Bando has tragically passed away from COVID-19. All right. We don't have his vaccination status, so don't be asking, was he vaccinated or not? But you know what it is, man. The vaccine lessens the likelihood of you winding up in the hospital, but that does not mean the vaccine makes you invincible. It just doesn't, all right? You can have the vaccine and you can still perish, but for the most part, a lot of people with the vaccine are experiencing cold-like symptoms and whatnot. Now, a lot of folks are suffering from this Omicron strain, something serious, man. In fact, studies are now showing, right? Every day the studies are coming out with more horrific details about what's going on, okay, and what it's doing. Studies are now showing that kids who get COVID are more likely to receive a new diabetes diagnosis 30 days after infection, more so than those without COVID-19. Look, I think when the pandemic first started, when we first started hearing about this thing, the biggest concern was, yo, man, what's going to happen to our kids? You follow what I'm saying, man? And at first the answer was, nothing's going to happen to the kids. The kids seem unusually immune to it. Now, it looks like the answer is, hell yeah, something's about to happen to your kids. If they get it, they're either winding up in a hospital. We got way more children dying than normal, okay? I guess more of them are exposed. And then you got the school officials saying, hey, let's open up schools right now, knowing that the spike is going to be ridiculous because of the holiday. Let's open up the schools and use the kids as guinea pigs. I done said that yesterday. It's pissing me off, and it's driving me insane. Students are supposed to come first, right? But they're like, yeah, they come first, all right. They come first as guinea pigs. We're gonna see what happens to them, and then we're gonna determine what to do. You see what I'm saying? That's effed up. Look, the reason why everything closed down during the pandemic, because everybody was like, I'm not going to work. You see what I'm saying? Everybody started taking up their absences and all this other stuff, right? Pulling soft strikes, okay? And once they started doing those little soft strikes, all of a sudden, all the businesses was like, yeah, we need to close down. And I understand a lot of people cannot just do that because people need paper. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know what the solution is, man. You know what I mean? That's why I don't run the country. You know what I mean? I just run a little YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? With my peoples. You know what I'm saying? What's my time looking like? Let's do shout outs real quick because today's gonna be short. This time I mean it. I really do. I don't really got any great stories for today, man. Where's my thing? All right, check this out, man. Yo, man. I'm gonna get to her last, cause damn, right? Shout out to Route 30 Productions. Route 30 Productions said, but Celeb, it's true about the women and the mustaches. Yo, that joint blew my mind. I said, damn. All this time I've been well, forget it. E-Double said, hey, yo, Celeb, you threw out a lot of content for only having 13% power on your phone. That's because we rocking with the droids, fam. You know what I mean? I mean, come on, dog. Like, if you got an iPhone, I feel sorry for you, man. I mean, the best thing your iPhone could do is get you to me. Man, the best thing your iPhone could do is show you how to get an Android. My bad. Shout out to my boy Lonsdale, man. You know, we got much love for Lonsdale. Lonsdale got much love for us. I told y'all yesterday I ain't get no trophy, I ain't get no medals or nothing like that growing up. He gave me my trophy and my medal. He said, yo, this is for you, family. This award is for getting on YouTube without knowing how to read. Ninja, you made it. I made it, y'all. I made it. Okay? Shout out to you, Lonsdale. You my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? When I see his pic, I'm like, I just gotta make sure I stay clear of this dude because he look kind of big. Check this out, man. Bobby So Wishy-Washy was like, yo, 80% of the stories you do, half the bloggers all did a video on it, but I still find myself coming over here to Celeb Source because that energy is damn near infectious. That's what you really want to say. He said he done got 50, 60 episodes in. Shout out to you, right? Feeding the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? He's like, even if it means hearing the same content twice, hey, yo, keep doing what you're doing. Yo, we gonna do that, Bobby So Wishy-Washy. I appreciate you coming through, and I appreciate your support, man. Yo, man, we appreciate all of y'all that be supporting us, real talk. And lastly, Doe Nut. Shorty said, wait, let me just try to stop focusing on the pic for a hot second, and let me try to read what she said. She said, damn, this is hard. I see. She said, what happened to the Pooh Sheisty news? You know, I was distracted. What happened to the Pooh Sheisty news? We got it for you, sis. Shout out to you. Okay. Yo, shout out to all the beautiful, beautiful women that be showing up in Celeb Source. I love y'all. I really do, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all so soft. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, my bad. Let me get right back to it, man. If I could just get off this pic for a second. All right, let's get off the pic because, you know, lusting ain't cool. Check this out, man. Look, I got some news for you about Kodak's best friend, Psycho Bob. Let me ask you this, man. If I got news about a man named Psycho Bob, what do you think the news is? ain't it sad that you automatically think he got arrested? Well, anyway, you'd be right, okay? Kodak's boy, Psycho Bob, was arrested on multiple charges. Yeah, I know. Surprise, surprise. Psycho Bob, that's his name. That's what we doing now, okay? Psycho Bob, look, can you imagine this man walking into a courtroom and the bailiff leans over to the judge like, Your Honor, that is Psycho Bob. The judge is like, oh, this will be easy. You know what I'm saying? The artist was charged with driving under the influence, carrying a concealed firearm, possession of marijuana, possession of a controlled substance without a prescription, and possession of a weapon by a felon. Now, so technically, he just drove somewhere with a little weed in his pocket and a bottle of prescription pills, slightly high or drunk, and they was like, yeah, we got you. You see what I'm saying? We got him, okay? Look, take a look at Kodak and Psycho Bob pissing off, the authorities with a simple dance in clothes that match their cars. Take a look. Yo, that picture was so entertaining too. I couldn't take my eyes off the video. These men have the same clothes, the color of their cars. You know what I'm saying? And the joints look hot. You know them guys is pissing people off because people are like, how the hell these people make millions of dollars? Just look at them. They just having fun. They're just dancing. Anyway, look, someone by the name of Billy Bobby, out of what seemed like genuine concern, posted, Psycho Bob's in prison with the concerned emoji. Psycho Bob responded to the person and said, nah, I'm in your mama's guts. Damn, right? Look, they probably wasn't expecting that. Oh no, Psycho Bob, you're in prison? No, I'm in your mom's nuts. Mom's nuts. All right, next story. And finally, we reported to you earlier that your boy Pooh Sheisty pled guilty in federal court to the charge of conspiracy to possess a firearm in furtherance of violent and drug trafficking crimes, okay? Remember the guy got shot in the butt? It was crazy, okay? As a result, the man is most likely going to be behind bars for 8 years. Yo, that's a long time, man. What is that, 2030, for crying out loud? Meanwhile, stores are telling folks, don't be coming in here with your Sheisty masks. That's what they call them now. Look, I didn't know the mask was called a Sheisty, but I actually kind of like that name for the mask. Hey, yo, can I, sir, please, can I get that behind you? Can I get that Sheisty? Yeah, the one on the left. You know what I'm saying? You know what's going to happen, right? Like, they're going to start marketing that joint as a Sheisty all across America, okay? If you smart, right now, I'm telling you, I'm hooking you up. If you smart, get the name Sheisty, trademark that joint. If you could, I don't know if you could, you know what I mean? Just a Sheisty, and then put it on the mask. You now got new masks, marketed under your name. Thanks, Celeb Sauce. Be sure to thank Celeb Sauce for giving you the idea, fam. All across America, victims of robbery, and the news is gonna be like, 2 men entered the banks wearing Sheisties and just waving automatic weapons, talking about open the register, right? The news is gonna be, a Spirit plane was hijacked today by a man wearing a Sheisty, who was promptly jumped by the passengers of the flight because it's Spirit Airlines. You see what I'm saying? Look, here's the worst part. Pooh Sheisty is gonna be released in 2030, right? I mean, I guess unless, he gets out for parole or whatever. I don't know how that works, okay? But when he gets released, some suburban tool will have made millions off of the Sheisties. And they won't break Pooh off with a thing. You know what I'm saying? All he's going to have is his name to it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully they work something out, man. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully he changes his tune. When he comes out, he's a different person in terms of he's just not like committing crimes. You see what I'm saying? And let us know what you think in the comments below. Are you going to try to trademark that Sheisty idea? And if you do, will you give me the credit? You see what I'm saying? Be like, yo, man, I heard of the idea from a dude on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? His name was Celeb. He came up with this idea. We want to give a shout out to Celeb and send him a free Sheisty. Send me a free Sheisty, please. You see what I'm saying? You're like, where do I send it? Just, I don't know, hit me in an email. We'll talk about it. Matter of fact, visit the Instagram page, man. Yo, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Hey, yo, check this out, man. Before we even tell you that, man, my boy got a channel. You see what I'm saying? My boy got a channel. It's called Rap Geek. All right? Yo, check out the Rap Geek channel, man. You see what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of people say I be doing too much over here, man. So he don't be doing as much as me. You see what I'm saying? He's a little more reserved. You know what I mean? A little more like, you know what I'm saying? Human. You know what I mean? Me, I be all over the place. So you know what I'm saying? If you're not feeling my content, you can go check his out. You know what I'm saying? Rap Geek. Be sure to hit him up. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. And this just in. Our sources have reported, right, that the dude that was accused of murdering young Dolph, that is, what's his name, Justin Johnson, the 23-year-old, right? This man has finally spoken, right? He's come up and has something to say. The man said, yo, quote, this is what he posted. Why is he on the internet? I have no idea. You know how it is. The internet is addictive. It's going to doom all of us, okay? He said, quote, I'm turning myself in Monday at, what is it, at 2:01? What is that, at 2:01? I'm turning myself in Monday at 2:01. I'm innocent with the praying hands. I'll be back sooner than you can blink. This is what he said, close quote. That's what he posted on Instagram, okay? I don't know. I don't know if, can you believe that he would actually turn himself in? Here's the thing, man. If he turns himself in, that will probably be safer than if he's actually walking on the streets. Because we already know, now that it's been out and the FBI is labeling him as the shooter, we already know what's about to happen to him if he's out here on the street. Now, street justice is real. And matter of fact, I low-key think the FBI and the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, I low-key think they threw him out there so that street justice can be carried out. And they could probably catch more people, you know what I'm saying, for murder. You know what I mean? So they're going to get the guy that murdered the guy. They're going to, you know what I'm trying to say. They're going to get the guy that murdered young Dolph. And then they're going to get the guy that murdered young, you know what I'm trying to say. Hey, yo, let us know what you think in the comments below, man. Do you believe that this man is actually going to turn himself in? Do you think he's innocent? The fact that he already has a history of having committed that type of crime ain't a good look. You know what I mean? I told you already, he was at the word is that he was at the bowling alley. He got into some beef, left, got a burner, came back, shot from the door of the bowling alley. And we also know that when young Dolph was murdered, he was murdered at a cookie shop, and the shooters shot from the door. You know what I mean? So that's not a good look. Hey, yo, let us know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source, Celeb News.